So what is the number one thing that you can do to help your disability case? Well, there's a lot of number one things, but if I had to get down to the number one, I think it would be having a long conversation with your doctor. And in long-term disability parlance, we call that your attending physician. It's basically your treating doctor, whether it's your treating primary care physician, your treating psychiatric provider, or maybe your treating rheumatologist, the doctor that sees you on a regular basis. And that's because your policy is likely going to require that your doctor support your claim. So you need to let your doctor know they need to be in the long haul. And it's annoying. It's shameful almost that the amount of paperwork that these insurance companies are going to require. And your doctor likely will support your case, but the question is do they know how to support your case? So I teach my clients how they can teach their doctors to support your case. And here's the number one thing that I see. It's that the doctors will fill out these forms they get called the attending physician statements, and they'll just write, person's disabled, person can't do their job. The insurance companies love that because it's easy for them to deny the case because the doctor didn't provide a function by function analysis that supports the reason why the person can't work. So let's look at a typical Unum policy and see how they define disability. So I'm not going to read all of it, but this person can be found disabled if they are limited from performing the material and substantial duties of their job. Okay, well, what does that mean? Material and substantial duties means what is normally required for the performance of your regular occupation. Well, let's take me. I'm a court attorney. I travel, I go to court, I make arguments. So it's a lot of standing and walking in preparation. Well, if I'm going to file for disability, I'm going to need a doctor to explain why I might have trouble standing and walking, why I might have trouble preparing the file to make the case. So a simple statement that you can't work is not sufficient. When I clean up files, I reach out to doctors and I say, I understand that you support my client that they can't work, but that's not enough. You need to explain, like you're talking to a 4-year-old when you're dealing with these insurance companies, why the person can't do the job. What is their diagnosis? What are their symptoms? What are their signs? Let's take that all together and explain why that would prevent them from doing their material and substantial duties. And the worst part is the insurance company is going to make you go back and back and back. And we'll be there to hold your hand throughout that process. But going back to the top of the video, you have to get your doctor ready to help you with this burden. And without your doctor's help, you're going to be in a lot of trouble, and the insurance company might be able to defeat your case and not pay you the benefits that you deserve. So call me and let me help you help your doctor support your case. Thank you.